Hey guys, what is up? Llama here with another episode on this account. So we're finally heading back into the world of tech on the YouTube channel. It's been a while. We're mostly going to be doing a lot of updating of the base. So we finally hit critical when it comes to what our system over here can handle. So we make pretty good amount of power. We make 15k RF a tick based off this reactor. That's not enough anymore. This is actually not enough to run, or 20k RF tick. So it's actually going above that. But we're running out of power. So we use all these redstone energy flux ducts, which they only transfer about 8k power per tick. So I'm not exactly sure what's going on with the flux ducts and stuff, but we're having some issues. So I figured today we would go ahead and move a lot of our stuff over, because we've been needing to do that anyways. I had the IC2 area already cleared out, which sadly all got blown to smithereens. We're very upset about that. Somehow all of our stuff got blown up. We're not exactly sure how, but if we go down here into the laboratory area, I'm gonna go take these out. If we go into the laboratory area, if you go this way, this is where the IC2 is. So this will be the IC2 room. I haven't really done much work on it. I'm gonna be doing work on it soon. As you can see, I have a flux duct just stuck in the ceiling for right now. I didn't feel like trying to finagle it around the room. But we're gonna go to this other big side. This is where I'm going to. There's our reactors. So we're gonna have 4 reactors going. We're gonna have plenty of power. One reactor alone does about probably 40,000 RF a tick on its own. So we're gonna have plenty of power for days, and I can make it go even higher. Once I put some plutonium in there, we should be hitting over probably 60k if I had to guess. But the big thing we're gonna do is we're gonna start getting some stuff moved over so that the AE2 system doesn't have to work as hard. So I'm gonna go ahead and dig out this entire room. I'm gonna bring the other account on so that we can go ahead and time-lapse this, because I think it would be really cool to time-lapse. So once we're done with that, I'll be back, guys. Alrighty, I know I ended the time-lapse a little early, but here we are. So this is our new automation room, is what this is going to be. This is going to be a lot of our RF stuff and just a lot of like the AE2 automation I'm planning. So that's actually what we're going to go ahead and start doing right now. I wanted to get this done because it needs to be done. So what we're going to do is we should have plenty of dense cables. So if we go back here, as you can see, we're using one dense channel so far, or one dense cable. So what I want to do is I basically need... Do I need these center blocks? No. Oh, that's right. This is the version where this is actually more efficient not to have them. I'm going to need to add some random blocks on the inside. Yeah, see, if you connect it like that, it doesn't work anymore, which is weird. Actually, that's very weird. I wonder why that is. You know what? That's fine. Because this way we get a little bit more, channels out of this. So I'm going to take the very front left right here, believe. So we're using that one. So I actually need to dye this cable. We can. Okay, sweet. So made a whole nother stack of those. All right, so now what we want to do, if we see right here, we can dye them. So we're going to do, let's see. Let's do light blue. Do we have any cyan dye? I bet I can make some cyan dye. I can. 48 of it. That might have been a little much, but that's fine. So let's go back and start putting these cables down. This should be, like I said, enough cables to reach over there. I'm going to set up a P2P system as well on this cable eventually. I'm not going to do it right now because that's a lot of work to do, and I'm just not ready for that. And what we're going to do is the ceiling... Okay, here's this. That's actually perfect. So I now know where the center is. So I can take it over this way. So what I'm looking for is the big chamber I made on top, because I made a huge area on top for the ceiling. There it is. All right, there's our ceiling right here. So what we're going to want to do is make a hole. All right, so we have our first AE cable ran. So what I want to go ahead and get set up first, because we have this entire space, I want to get the automated ore processing started. And I'm not going to put anything inset into walls. I think this will look way cooler if we actually just have it all just sitting there on the outsides. I think it'll look way, 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 way cooler. So I need my wrench. So let's go ahead and grab up the 2 items that we need for this. All I'm using right now is just a simple redstone furnace and a pulverizer, along with some import bus and such. So if we go over here, see, this is we got two resident, I believe. No, they're reinforced. Okay, let's upgrade these actually. So I have the materials to upgrade them, and it'll make it a lot faster and easier using them. I don't know why. I think I just haven't upgraded them because I've been lazy. So we're going to go ahead and start this. This is going to be our main automation room, so it's going to have a lot of our crafting stuff too, for like our machines and such. I've been needing to do this, and I've just been really lazy to do it. So let's go ahead and get these guys set in. So I'll go ahead and put these towards the top. Well, okay, upgrade them first. Upgrade them first. And there we go. All right, reinforced. So this will get us better augments in these. Right now, the augments are okay, but they're nothing really that great. So what we'll do is we'll set the pulverizer here. Well, actually, let me pull it forward a little bit. Because what I need to do is there's a cable that needs to go in the back. And the sides, most likely. So we'll run power under it. We'll run a couple... Well, actually, yeah, this will be fine, actually. So we'll do that. Pulverizer, redstone furnace. Those are not going to do anything yet because we need import and export buses. So we need the import bus to be on the top of here, I believe, is where I had it last. We need the export to be on the side and side here. So let's go ahead and dig a hole in the roof. Actually, let's put it in the back. I want to put it in the back for right now, just because the roof is, since the roof actually connects textures, I really don't want to mess it up. So we'll go ahead and connect up our first cable. So that's going to run, I think, 3 channels, which is more than enough. So we got those 3 channels. Now we need to get some power going. So for that, what we're going to do, we're going to use flux ducts, some redstone ones. I don't want to use cryothium everywhere because not everything needs cryothium. As long as I can step it down, that's the big thing. All right, let me get under here. I want looks and function in this. That's why I'm doing it such a weird way, how like the cables are coming through the back and such, even though I could just hide all the cables. I don't know. I just think it looks way cooler having all these machines and all their cabling everywhere and just kind of moving along with everything. I don't know. I personally just find it really, really cool. So now that that's basically hooked up, let's go ahead and get the power in. So like I said, I don't know where I'm going to get the power. Wait, I quite literally have a Fluix tube going right through the ceiling. That's right. I can just send that to each room. That's actually perfect. Don't ask me why it's just straight up in the center of the room like that. I don't know. I needed it in the top for the ME system. That's where it came through at, and that's probably where it's going to end up staying at. Oh, we're going through the marble now. That is not good. All right, let's go up a block. All right, so our central power is coming in. I don't know. This might be why I'm having issues with these cables. Like, I don't know why, but they're just kind of, they've been really glitchy for me. I don't know if it's because I stepped down from a Fluix to a redstone or not. I'm not exactly sure if that's my issue or not. I know I have a hammer somewhere. I think it's, yeah, it's actually in my inventory right here. I need to just apply the hammer to my power fist already. I don't know why I don't yet. So, let's see. Let's go and drop off a bunch of this crap. All right, so power's done. Our item influx is done. So all that's left, honestly, for this, just getting the ores that we need. So what all ores do we have? I want to go ahead and organize it by number of items. Poor copper ore, that's going to have to go through something else. Poor iron ore, going to have to go through something else. Iron ore itself, because you have to smelt these only. You don't do anything else with them. They're very annoying. Let's see. Copper ore, lead ore, aluminum ore, silver ore. So we have a lot of ores. Cinnabar is going to have to go through a different system. Gold ore, zinc ore, a different type of copper. And that's the gravel. Oh, I need capacity cards. Let's see. So we definitely need these capacity cards. So whenever you're working with these, make sure you got plenty of capacity cards on hand because you're going to need them. I found out you really need them because there's just so many things you have to add into this. Let me just take all this out. I'm dumb. I didn't pay any attention to what I've already done. Okay, now I know what to put in the next one. Toss a couple acceleration cards in there. And see, this is our entire ore processing right here. I've thought about doing the whole mechanism quintuple system, and it's so much. I don't really care to do it myself, to be honest with you. Maybe one day I'll set it up just for the heck of it, because why not? But until then, honestly, this is more than enough. Because we do ore doubling right now. Oh wait, I remember what I had on here too. I gotta add an import. So I remember what I had the import on for now. So if we go, I remember I had an import bus on it now. So this thing makes some other items as well. So if we go ahead and grab another import and toss it right there. On the back, we're gonna do yellow. So yeah, as you can see right there, that's our little problem right there. So once this gets pulled back in, that's gonna be solved. Yep, there we go. Because see, silver ore came in this time, which does not give the same secondary output. But we fixed it pretty easily. So this is our entire automation room that's going to be starting up. Like I said, I'm going to get some of these covers and things, and I'll make that look prettier. That's why I didn't use a connected texture here, because if you start using them on that kind of stuff, they don't connect right. I know that they're not supposed to, but I mean, it's just easier to just use one that tiles and not one that has connected textures. But there's going to be a lot of machines that are going to be starting to be put up here, and they're going to be all strung around and everything. It's going to be a really, really cool room. I think the next thing I'm going to do is start niter production, because I really need that, actually. I saw in someone else's base, if you get this niter right here, which is used for cryothium dust, you can pulverize, obviously saltpeter ore, but we don't care about that. It's a byproduct of some things. We don't care about that either. But if you go ahead and put it in the, let's see, where is it at? Gunpowder in a crusher, which is odd to me. It's only the crusher. If you put gunpowder into a crusher, then you automatically will turn it into niter, which is used for cryothium dust. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set it up and make it go into a barrel, kind of like he does, and have it all the system halt whenever it's full. But that's definitely something that we'll start working on next. I'll probably work on that on the stream. You can see. So this is all we're going to be doing this episode. I know it's not too much, but I needed it done, and it looks a billion times better, and I'm excited to get this thing full. Hopefully our power will actually be able to sustain itself. Right now we have one of the four systems online. As you can see, it makes 41,000 RF a tick. This thing's not even close to draining. It's 41 in and only 1.4 out. So that's more than enough. And I figured out what was draining the power. So I had a big problem of draining power. I couldn't tell what it was. So if you look right here, my little wireless access point, I had 62 of these in, which was pulling like 4.5 thousand AE a tick, which is a lot of RF a tick. And I didn't need that. This is 197 meters right here. Even by default, it's 16. and it just like exponentially goes up. And it's just 197 is way more than we need. But so far, the base is going really well. Like I said, I'm going to get more stuff moved over. The next episode will definitely be a lot of moving because we need to move it. If you look in the... Let me go to the other base. So we have a lot of stuff automated in the other base, and right now it's all just dead in the water. So I need to fix all that. So I'm going to get the P2P set up as well. But all of this just needs to go in the other base. There's just nothing else to it. I'm probably going to move this reactor setup as well eventually, but for now, no real need. These autonomous not autonomous activators, these igneous extruders, which I might have spent way too much Enderium on. We don't need them anymore. We have 17 blocks of bedrockium basically right here. So once you smelt these up, this turns into bedrockium, and that's literally all we're ever going to need. Bedrockium's not as important as we thought it was. If we do a big fluid storage area, maybe, but even then, not really. But guys, I do hope you enjoyed. We're gonna get a lot more stuff done, a lot more. So make sure you check out the videos. Piss sticks will probably be put on hold for just a little bit, just because I need to get a lot more on this base done. Because this base is our stream base, which is where I do a lot of my stuff at, and I need it up and running. So the fact that I was losing so much power and I couldn't sustain anything was not good at all. But like I said, I do stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 5:30 CST. If you ever want to come and hang out and just see all this done live, it's going to be a lot more work coming up. Also, if you want to sub to the channel, that means a lot, and it helps you keep up to date with videos. Along with liking the video means just a ton to me. But guys, I really do hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye!